Welcome back to part 2 of how to properly install the Automotive Passion facelift diffuser for an Audi TT RS. So, previous video, you saw how I labelled it how not to do it, and basically you cannot install the Automotive Passion carbon fibre diffuser with the bumper on basically. So the correct way, and the way it will fit perfectly like a glove, is to remove the bumper. So don't do what you saw in part 1 and try to fix it without removing the bumper. It is possible to do it to a certain degree where it is fixed, but it's not fixed properly. So this is part 2, how to fit it while removing the bumper as well. So this is the professional way, or I say professional, I'm no professional, I'm basically a driveway mechanic like most people really, and that's the point of this video at the end of the day. So what I want to do is show people how to do it themselves if they are keen enough to do it, but you have to remove the bumper, the rear bumper, in order to fix this correctly, so it's all the lines, all the holes and all the clips line up, not like part 1 where you saw none of them lined up. It's because this is just not flexible. You cannot flex carbon fibre into these sockets here. The plastic, once you remove the bumper, it's very supple and it's movable, where you can move the clips closer obviously together with the carbon fibre diffuser. Anyway, I will get on with it. So step 1, we need to remove the bumper. Okay, so step 1, open the boot, and we need to take these panels off either side. There's 2 of them, one there and one here, and they are quite simple to remove with a trim tool. Right, so get a trim tool and just very gently ease it. These just pop up. This has a little piece that comes under here as well, so you need to pull this out as well. You can take this piece out quite simply. There we go. So that's just got 3 clips on the back. Shows obviously the bolt that we need to get out there. So we've got to do that on both sides. Right, to make it easier, some people remove or just loosen the rear tail lights, and I might actually do that, to be honest, but you can take this side piece off as well. They're just a few clips, or you can just pull it backwards. It's actually stuck with a bit of sticky sort of double-sided here, so you don't have to actually remove this, but it's to loosen the lights, there's just 2 torque screws at the back here as well. So if you just undo those 2 as well, this will loosen slightly, which means you can get obviously the bumper underneath the light as well. Right, so there's 2 of these either side, 8mm socket. Right, to loosen the rear lights, just use a T30. Now, I've never loosened these before, so I'm hoping it's just these 2. So now I'm in the arch liners. You've got a couple, if you want to loosen these arch liners, there's a couple of T25s that are going up around the arch liner, and then you want to remove obviously that part from the bumper. Now ideally you have the wheels off, but I'm going to do it without the wheels off. Typical driveway mechanic. Right, so underneath where the rear bumper meets the rear wing, there's a little white plug. You can see one end of it. You need to remove that plug. So I managed to get it out in one piece. These clips are actually a one-time use, so make sure you can get it out if you want to reuse it. Right, so pull back the arch liner and you'll see a couple of screws in the bumper here. There's one there which you need to remove. Okay, now get yourself under the car, and there's two fixings here which are holding basically the bottom of the diffuser, or the old diffuser, back to the car itself. There's one T25 there, and there's another one just here. How do you get the headlight out? Something's holding it right at the other end. And by the way, that clip I had underneath there, there's another one here. And I can't get the bumper off until I've got the light out, so I can get one of those clips out. Right, so underneath each exhaust you can just see these two clips on either side. You just pull them back after you've removed the two screws from either side, and it pretty much releases the entire bumper now. Right, so I tried to remove the bumper after everything has been released, but didn't realise I hadn't removed those white clips from underneath the light. And to be honest, it started getting beyond me. I just couldn't seem to find a way of how to remove that rear light. It felt like there was something else holding it in, and I was getting a little bit frustrated, to be honest. And the weather was up and down. It started raining at points, so I think I was beyond myself at this point. I'm really sorry to say, I failed, but I failed, unfortunately. I'm a YouTuber, driveway mechanic. I'm self-taught. I have a go at anything, but what I don't want to do is cost myself a fortune in money. If there's something that I feel I'm struggling with and I'm going to start costing myself money, because I'm no Matt Armstrong at the moment, then I'll just go and do it, break it, go and get a new one, whatever. I haven't got the time and I don't have the money for that sort of thing. I'm booked in to Audi on Friday to have a health check, free health check they've offered me. I thought, well, I might as well have one done, it's free. While I'm there, they're going to do this for me. Put it all back together, temporarily put this back on. It's not perfect. It's kind of still a little bit loose at the corner here. I'm going to take it to Audi on Friday, and they're going to do it. And unfortunately, guys, I'm really sorry. I failed, unfortunately. I know that there's a lot of people who are messaging me saying they can't wait to see this, they want to order one, or they've ordered one, or they've got one, or they tried it themselves and they weren't successful, and they wanted to see how it's done. Take it to a body shop. Automotive Passion has said, take it to a body shop. I should have listened to them in the first place. I tried, at least I tried. I've got it back together, nothing's broken. I'll get it fixed on Friday, ready for a car show I've got on Sunday. I'm going to the Yanomai's Live in Leicester on Sunday. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys there.